Would all please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please, Nikki.
Ms. Davis? Here. Ms. Hill? Here. Mrs. Hopper?
Here.
Mr. Schindler? Dr. Ciartino? Mr. Seltzer? Mr. Todd?
Here. May I have a motion and a second that the Board of Education approve the agenda for the Board of Education calendar hearing as scheduled for November 13th, 2019?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries 7-0. First, we have proposed 2021-2022 academic calendar. So if Amy Joyce, Chief Human Resources Officer, would please join us.
Good evening, President Todd. I am here this evening before the Board of Education because we need to, per state statute, have a hearing before the Board of Education when we propose a new academic calendar. And in your board packet this evening, we have the 2021-2022 academic calendar for you to review this evening. As you know, state law states that we cannot start school 14 days prior to Labor Day, so the academic calendar that we built is very similar to the 2021 calendar that the Board of Education approved just a couple of months ago. We will be starting school on August the 23rd, and then we will be releasing from school on June the 2nd. We know that we do have some challenges with having finals before winter break. Again, we will be having those after break, and then we'll have to end school after Memorial Day. Some other points, we have 191 contract days for our teaching staff, a total of 176 student contact days. That does include 157 full days, 9 early release, and then 4 half days for professional development. I would be happy to answer any questions that you might have about the 21-22 academic calendar.
I guess my only question or remark would be that since this is a new calendar, we've not yet had experience with it, but we'll have experience with it next year, that if we have any significant findings from our experience in our first year having to use a calendar based on this new law, that we would be able to come back and make some amendments or changes to the calendar in accordance with our findings if just anything happens to come up that we think we need a change to.
Sure. So next year we'll have a couple new things. So we would have the early release versus late start model. So that would be something that we certainly would want to gather some feedback on. In addition to that, the half days for professional development. That is a new model that the district will have experienced. The other thing that I would mention, if we do decide that something just isn't working and we need to modify the calendar, I would recommend that we do so early enough for families to prepare for, their holiday or the summer break vacations and so forth. So that would, just have it on your radar early so we could amend it if we need to.
I think that's a good suggestion because people now will look at this and start planning even 2 years ahead. So
Right.
we'd want to get out there early.
Any other questions? Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And next item is call for citizen comments. I don't believe we have none on my list here. Okay. So now may I have a motion and a second that the calendar hearing be adjourned?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carries 7-0. So we are adjourned, and we will start our regular scheduled meeting at 7 PM.
There you go.